Hello, my name is Dave Kerher. I will be presenting the beta release of the SkyThrivers Android video game, a skydiving simulation slash puzzle arcade game of sorts. Unfortunately, I was hoping to present this particular video on an Android device, but was not able to get this working properly on my Samsung Galaxy. Ran into some issues with the controls. So Ben very kindly put together a short 1-minute video for me demonstrating this particular the game working on an Android device with the tilt controls and the tap controls on the screen for this game. That was a big part of what we developed this week, was working on enhancing the controls. Ben did some very good work on that, getting the controls to work better on the Android device, and then I primarily focused on some of the suggestions that were made in the discussion board regarding a little more guidance to the user on how the game actually plays. I will be making this presentation in the Windows screen and walking through some of those changes for this beta release. Obviously, the title and the main menu screen have not changed significantly, so we will go ahead and start into the level screen, which is where you'll see the first major changes. We went with using a solid versus a shaded pack to indicate locked and unlocked levels. And we set it up for 10 levels as part of our final game. That's what we'll be working on mostly over the next week for the final release, is fleshing out those final levels now that we've got the controls and the staging of the level worked out, and I'll go into that a little bit as I do the demo of the level. So clicking on the first pack to launch the first level, first thing you'll note is the title. The title tells us what the level's about, gives a cute name to the level hopefully, and that's the first stage of the level. So we've kind of chopped up these levels into the stages. The next stage is the waiting to jump stage. So we've got our tutorial that tells the individual go ahead and tap the screen to jump out of the plane. Once you've jumped, the instructional informs the user to tilt the screen to help guide the jumper down. I will be adding one more thing here to indicate up in the corner, why is my score going down instead of up? So we will be adding that. One final tip to guide the jumper to the target, and then we pretty much let the user take over from there for the rest of the level. Again, as part of what we'll be doing for this final week of development, we'll be replacing those obstacles and blocks with a little prettier assets, and then we'll doing the final level design on the other levels to flesh the game out. Hopefully adding things like bridges, spacing the targets out a little bit further, different types of airborne obstacles, and maybe even some bonus scoring elements along the way down to help improve the scoring. That's the demonstration for our beta release. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and look forward to seeing the final product.